Good morning, you guys. Today is Tuesday, the 16th. I have to keep it down. Marley's still sleeping. It's like 7:30. She usually wakes up right now. Get my coffee ready. Ashley's putting her makeup on, and then we all split ways. Today I've got, I think, 5 meetings on the schedule. I've also got a trainee going to be with me today. I'm going to show him exactly how we do what I do, which I will get into eventually with you guys. Alright, so today I've got 5 meetings and an apple. I left my water in here overnight. It's not frozen, that's good. So yeah, 5 meetings today. And everything in my car is frozen. You can see all the glass is all frost. I've never worn a scarf in my life. But our babysitter got us Christmas presents, and this is what she got me, was a scarf. It actually looks pretty good, but it works, man. I had no idea that this thing would, like, my neck is sweating and it's like 15 degrees outside. But the beard helps too. So my car is my office, and the passenger seat has a file bin and like a clipboard, a whole bunch of flyers, and of course my little mobile office. I do everything out of this guy. This has to be hella organized in order for me to make money. I've also got a baby seat in here, my drone, some books for, whenever I get to stop at a gas station, which I never open anymore. I used to stop and read, but now I'm like not doing that because I've got so much paperwork. I'm doing paperwork even when I get home, which is good. I like to do that. It's definitely better than what I used to do, was cleaning windows from a rope hanging off of a skyscraper. In this weather, we would seriously hang in this weather. We'd put alcohol in the water so that it wouldn't freeze. And then we'd stay up there and just wash windows in the cold, and your knuckles would just dry and crack, your fingers would crack and bleed for weeks. I mean, it's just brutal. I did that for 6 years for the government, and before that I was the underwater welder, and we dove in water in this weather on the Chattahoochee. I mean, all over the place, from New York to Texas. But yeah. This is a very good change for me to do paperwork. The only thing I have to bitch about is running out of ink, so I'm happy. So today I'll be training a new guy. He seems like an awesome dude, but yeah, so he's gonna meet me at the first meeting, which is at 9:30, and I'm an hour away. So I'm in sales. I'll get into details later if you guys want. But before I get to my first meeting, I try to imagine any questions, and then I practice my response just to kind of have an answer ready, so that I'm not sitting there with my eyes crossed like I have no idea. If I don't know something about the industry, then of course they can catch me off guard. But what I do is I don't panic and try to make something up. You can taste fake. You can taste fake in the air. If they catch me off guard with a question I have no idea the answer to, I don't hesitate. I immediately call my boss and say, hey, look, I don't know the answer to this. It's a really good question. But I practice my response to most of the questions that are asked. One of the first things I do when I wake up is my very first meeting is usually at about 10 o'clock. So I'll call the person I'm supposed to have my meeting with and speak to him and just try to hear their voice and just try to create a character behind their voice, even though I'm only going to say a few words to them. I want to kind of feel how aggressive they are in their communication, you know, like what to expect. That way when I walk up, if I shake their hand, if they speak really loudly, I already knew that over the phone, but if they speak really low, then it's kind of like, okay, I know that I need to be good with my communication with this person who speaks low, because they've got all the time in the world, most likely. Usually whenever people are speaking really loud, it's because, you know, they're rapid thinkers. They want to move fast, and they come up with the most questions. But the people who speak slowly and quietly are generally the people who have the hard questions that I don't know the answer to. So, you know, I just kind of prep myself that way. Start asking myself questions in the car, and I speak to myself, and people are looking at me through my windows, and they're like, okay, this guy's talking to himself. Actually, I'm going to get these windows tinted. After I get out of this next meeting, I'm going to tell you the story about this lady that misunderstood me over the phone. Okay, we weren't texting. We were on the phone, and I asked her a question, and she became furious. This lady, I call her, and I'm asking her some information, and I was telling her, you know, call me and let me know when you get this information. Call me and let me know, or you can text it to me. Do you text? And she blew up. She said, what kind of a question is that? Of course I know how to text. I said, I didn't ask if you know how to text. I'm asking, do you text? Because a lot of people choose not to text. She said, I have a college degree. Of course I know how to text. I cannot believe you would insult me this way. And I thought she was joking. I was like, ma'am, it's Sunday and it's my birthday. I still answered the phone for you. Do you really think that I wanted to insult you? Perhaps you just wanted to be angry. Maybe you wanted to be insulted. Today's my birthday. I'm not going to listen to this. Text me or call me when you get the information that I need. And I hung up the phone on her. And as soon as I hung up the phone, my jaw started shaking. I was like, so angry, and just like I was upset. I was like, wow, she infected my attitude on my birthday and on a Sunday, right when I got out of church, and I was on top of the world. I felt great. I knew, you know, I learned a lot at church that, you know, this past Sunday. I knew that everything was in order. I was like, all right, things are good. I know what I can work on. And it's my birthday. And I just got done eating lunch. Everything's good right now. And then this lady just like completely ruined my energy, and it really made me upset. It was the reason it made me upset was because I reacted to it. Okay, so I didn't do what I was supposed to do, which was to act. All right, instead of acting, I reacted. And like everybody else, when I react to a situation that is negative, usually it's with another negative response. But two negatives do not make a positive. It doesn't work that way. What I should have done was not answered my phone on Sunday and just stayed focused in the positive atmosphere that I was in. So I know now, Sundays, my phone is off. Unless I'm video, you know, or taking a picture of my daughter or something like that. And on my birthday and holidays, my phone needs to be off. I invited negative energy into my world by doing something that I would not normally do, which is answer my phone on a Sunday and on a holiday, or on my birthday. So when you create a void in your life, it will fill itself up. I created a void in my life, in my positive day, with a little bit of negativity, and sure enough, negativity found me and filled that void. You know, it took me a while. I caught on to the fact that, okay, I reacted to a situation instead of acted. I should have acted. And the way I would have acted would be to not answer my phone. Because it was Sunday and because it was a holiday. I hope this video helps somebody to make the decision on Sunday not to answer their phone or possibly turn your phone off, or when you're with family and it's your birthday or one of their birthdays or a holiday, just don't answer your phone. Don't create a negative void inside your positive atmosphere, because it will fill itself back up with negativity. If this has ever happened to you, tell me this story in the comments section, because I want to hear this stuff. Thanks for watching this video. I'm headed home to be with my girls, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, it finally came. Let's see what we got. You got the funny looking windsock. There it is. Alright, so I have not tested the audio on this thing yet, and I'm going to do it right now with you guys.
So excited about this. So excited, it's ridiculous.
Alright, so I'm not sure if you guys can hear me, if I plugged it in far enough. It doesn't seem as though you guys can... That's going to be a really good test. Alright, here is test number 2, because the first one, I don't think I plugged it in there far enough. Alright, so Ashley's saying that maybe I need to read some instructions, because it doesn't seem as though it's making a big difference. It sounds almost exactly the same. Alright, so I guess that's as good as it gets. It doesn't make a huge difference, but I'm thinking it might help when I'm in my car. Certainly for the summertime, whenever I roll down the windows and it's gusting like crazy. I took the dead cat off of the Rode mic. I'm just gonna leave it off until I start to hear some, issues with the winds and whatnot. I'll start to get a feel for exactly how much wind is too much wind for this microphone. Something I've been meaning to buy for a long time, and it was not a budgeted item. I just bought it. So I went against the program. Marley's looking at me like, what? Are you kidding?